Hey guys, Lauren here with another layout using the November kit from Kitaholic Kits. So definitely go check them out and get your hands on these goodies and the goodies each month that we get. I've got these three little photos, one 4x6 and then two 3x4s with the borders included. And I'm just having to play with how I can get them all onto the layout and look like they all belong and sit nicely together. Got this little square, or it's medium-sized square I guess, that I have cut out of the middle when I was using the rest of the paper as a border for a layout, and I think that just goes really nicely. I like the subtle touch of the flowers, that they're not overbearing and huge flowers, and I like the size and then the colours that are happening. It just pops off that green background piece. So I am going to use this little pink gingham. Just going to cut it down a little bit so that it's not edge to edge or top to bottom, and it's going to fit nicer in onto that with the square piece there, and be a nice little mat for our photos. So my children, Patrick, my eldest, had planted some potatoes in that plastic bag, filled the plastic bag up with dirt so that it was tall, and then you can harvest it easy enough when they grow, and left it, watered it, looked after it, and then it was time to harvest. So Oliver's holding the potatoes as he goes, and then they have a great big haul of little potatoes at the end. So I'm going to try this little pattern paper as well, and it's nice that the colours all go obviously, but it just is not going to be the right fit for the way the pattern papers are sitting so far. So I'm going to commit to this. I'm going to stick it down and then stick down our photos so that I can work on getting the finishing touches done. Just using my glue tape so that I didn't have to lift up that square and lose its position. And just going to stick down, and then I can get set on adding, like, I need a title. Well, you don't need a title, but I do like to have a title. And going to and title and embellishments. Sorry, I was just reading something. Should focus. I really like how these three little photos just sit and nestle together. They just sit so perfectly, like it was, you know, printed and designed and was made for this. But it's just a pure accident. I'm going to add the word weekend here. It's a great size. The sentiment goes well, and it just sits nestled in there very beautifully, like it's made for it. I'm thinking about adding another word to the title and have a little play with a few things, but ultimately then use the word summer off this little puffy sticker sheet, and it just perfectly goes together. I love the colours, play on the colours that are already in the layout, and it just marries so well. So on it goes, and we've got the title Summer Weekend now, and then I can get set about adding embellishments. I do consider using a few of these, and I pull off the one that says sunshine and sun and things like that. There's a couple that I've just stuck onto my hand so that I have it at hand when I want it. So I'm just going to pull out, I've got this little container. I've separated my embellishments this month. So I've got a container of flowers, which are from the die cut pack, as well as the printables. Got a container, it's got the pocket page cards and the labels from the printables and any labels in the kit. And then I have the other little container which just has die cuts and all the other icon pieces and words. So it's much easier to then just pull this little container over and know that they're all flowers and leaves, and I can just play with how they're going to sit. So I'm going to use these big flowers, and most of them are big, and there's a couple of medium ones, not really any small flowers in the die cut pack, and it's ultimately just the die cut pack flowers that I use. The printables are a bit bright for this layout, well, a lot of them, there's some that fit really nicely in the colour, but I printed them on gloss paper, so it just brings out the brightness a little bit too much for my liking on this layout. So I have also added a flower and a leaf frond, I guess, or leaf piece up the top right hand corner, which you can just see. Sorry, the camera was a bit of a pain this month for me, so working with what we've got, and I will fix it up ready for my next videos. So just here, just trying those printables. See, they look so beautiful, but it just would bring in another different vibe, and I'd have to spread them out everywhere. So I'm going to, for the Power of Magic, I'm going to add the label up the top. I think that would be a nice little grounding piece, and I'm going to come back and we're going to have all these flowers stuck down in the bottom, and then we're going to work on sticking down the top just so that you can have a little look. And I really just like how they all just sit and nestle in together. It's all different flowers, all different sizes, all different leaves, and we can get them to work just so brilliantly. So here goes with the puffy sheet of stickers again, and I'm going to pull out a couple of the phrases to put into places. So I got the phrase down the bottom, then I add this leaf down the bottom next to it, just as something, because it doesn't stick out as odd, because there's so many leaves and things going on the layout. Just checking out what else we've got going on in the sticker sheet and the embellishments, just to see if there's anything else I want to add. These stickers are just divine. Could use quite a few little sheets of these stickers, I reckon. Those and the thickers this month are adorable. So I'm adding that little bird up the top, and then there's a couple of the little flowers that I am adding in. And I add a quick little line of journaling, nothing crazy, just something about potato harvest time. Doesn't always need to be everything, and really most people would probably put these photos in a Project Life pocket page spread, but for me, I thought it was just a sweet little story that he was so proud of them, and it would be nice to keep as a memory. I'm just outlining my papers, the pink one and the flowery one, and that's my layout done. So hopefully you've enjoyed it. Here's the close-ups, and hopefully you're having time to create yourself. Have a good day, guys. Bye.